my Jesus got into trouble. He was praying with his mates when these guards surrounded the garden, then burst in through the iron gates. His so-called friends, they scarpered, leaving Jesus all alone. Then the guards brought both him and Barabbas before Pilate's judgment throne. Thousands came to witness freedom of one of the two accused men. "Crucify Jesus," the crowd shouted back. Over and over again. I screamed for my boy, but couldn't be heard. I just couldn't understand. The blind could now see, the deaf could hear, so why did he stand there damned? He's helped you all! I screamed to them. Healing is not a sin. But the crowds didn't hear my cries for my boy. They kept shouting, "Crucify him." They whipped him, took all his clothes, and nailed him to a tree. His crime was helping the lame to walk and curing leprosy. The guards stood there, humiliated him, spitting and slandering his name. Maybe the Lord had got it all wrong. No king gets killed in this shame. I watched as my son was suffocating. It was just so cruel and unfair. He hasn't done anything wrong in his whole life. I cried out, "So why does he hang there?" The people in doubt just turned their backs. But his friends were the first to go. He kept crying out. He was in so much pain, but was drowned out by the guards below. "Save yourself, King of the Jews!" They mocked. Until finally, Jesus died. A brutal killing for my innocent boy with a real sinner either side. What are you playing at, God? I asked that night. You said he'd be a king, but I've just watched him die a painful death, and now we've just buried him. I got no answer. Wept for days until I heard some horrible news. The tomb was empty. Someone had stolen my child without leaving any clues. All that remained were strips of cloth lying limply on the table. I remembered how I'd used similar rags to keep him warm in that cold stable. Oh God! I'm so sorry. He's never lived like a king. I've never had riches to offer your son. I just couldn't provide for him. All of a sudden, a young man approached. He kissed me. He held me tight. My loving Mother Mary. The young lad said, "Everything has gone just right. My Father in heaven prepared me for this. I was born to put an end to sin. And heaven awaits those who truly believe in me, the servant king.